Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Dark Souls. Granny Biggs here with the shits. Nobody can fuck with her, except for those that can. We're here at the fucking Firelink Shrine. There's the bird. Mr. Bird over there. Led us here. Might be a woman, I don't know. Bird gender, you know? And we got a guy here in a little chainmail onesie.
Well, what do we have here? You must be a new arrival.
I love this
Let me
guy.
guess. Fate of the undead, right? Well, you're not the first. But there's no salvation here. You'd have done better to rot in the undead asylum. But too late now. Well, since you're here, let me help you out. There are actually two bells of awakening.
Hey,
One's
yo.
up above in the undead church. The other is far, far below, in the ruins at the base of Blight Town. Ring them both, and something happens. Brilliant, right? Not much to go on, but I have a feeling that won't stop you. So, off you go.
Thanks for the
It
assurance,
is
guy.
why you came, isn't it? To this accursed land, the undead.
So he has more to say, actually. But first I want to point out that that big wall, that city in the intro cutscene that we saw, is like right inside that big wall. I don't know about right inside of it, but it's a couple walls deep that way. It's a big fucking wall. And then, you know, we got giant trees down there. There's a couple of walls deep that we've skipped already. L. Yeah. Yeah, there's a tree over there. There's a lot of verticality in this world. Oh yeah, I would also like to say, I didn't mention this last episode, but this isn't a blind playthrough. Wait. Yes, I did. I did mention that. I said that I played all 3 games. Okay, well, yeah. Not a blind playthrough. I know everything. And you know nothing! Mr. Electricidad moment.
Ah, your face. You're practically hollow. But who knows?
You're not looking too out yourself.
Going hollow could solve quite a
Saggy lips.
What? Restoring your
Yeah, you don't just neg someone without offering help.
Ways to go about it. Collected bit by bit from corpses. Or you can butter up a cleric and get yourself summoned. And the quickest way, although I never do it, is to kill a healthy undead and pillage its humanity.
I also wouldn't do this. I suck at PvP.
It's only human, after all.
It's only human after all.
What are you looking at? Don't try anything clever. You might regret it.
No, man. I didn't. No, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that to you. You're my friend.
What? You want to hear more?
Yeah.
That's all we need. Another inquisitive soul.
I don't know. In
Well,
fact, that's the
listen
sequel name.
carefully then.
Inquisitive Souls.
One of the bells is up above in the undead
It's not called
church,
Elden Ring
but
or
the
Dark Souls
lift
2
is
or Bloodborne.
broken.
That's
You have to
Inquisitive
climb the
Souls.
stairs up the ruins and access the undead Burg through the waterway. The other bell is back down below the undead Burg, within the plague-infested Blight Town. But I die again before I step foot in that cesspool.
They're evil little laughs. I love NPCs in this game. So yeah, like he said, we have to go basically up through this wall and like across these bridges and shit to get to the first bell, and the second bell is way down below us in this like crevice area. So that's fun. Oh, hey. A beautiful little canopy of tree. Hello. Are you just sitting there, shoulders slumped? Anything else?
Bloody hell, what is it now? You ask too many questions. What now? I'm not up for chatting. Leave me alone.
That's his last piece of dialogue, I think. We'll check in on him every now and then, though. And now we're gonna look around this place. We got 3 humanity, baller. And down these stairs, we have, first of all, a much better view of this area. Like I said, kind of stinky down there. There's like a tree, and then a bunch of stuff. Good description, bud. We've got a little cage here. Eminent Tears. Shut up. We've got this sad woman, but she cannot speak. She can, however, reinforce our Estus flask. We don't have the required materials, which is a Firekeeper soul. And we can't talk to her either, because she can't speak. It's like almost midnight when I'm recording this. Be careful. I've fallen off this before. And down even further, we've got... this. It's, good luck. It's a fucking elevator. So we're going to the second bell immediately. Look at all these figures. I wonder who they are. I wonder what their significance is. Maybe they're like saints. The lever is there for if you don't have the, if the elevator isn't already there. Oh. Soul of a Nameless Soldier. Pog. So here we've got some underground ruins. And I love the way this place looks. It's so... eerie. Oh, hey, this guy. L. And don't worry, we're not going too far in any direction before we go back and use our souls. I just want to check things out. Alright, there's the name. Mulando Ruins. Yeah. Over here, we have a door that we could unlock if we got the key, but we don't really want to do that. Through there is actually the second bell. You can, like, cheese your way to it early. Bye-bye. Down here we've got a guy.
Well, this is unusual. You haven't lost your head. And more importantly, you're free. How on earth? Well, I shouldn't pry. I'm Rickett Vinine.
Sup, Rick?
Smith. Look at me now.
Look at me now.
Can you
Look
believe
at me now. Can you believe it?
Have you? Oh no. Don't worry. No intention of escape.
Why not?
It's safe here. Can't bear the thought of going hollow out there.
Teach their own.
Although, I must admit, not much to occupy myself. How about this? I can forge your weapons, albeit with rather minimal tools.
Oh,
I'll show you
dope.
what may be the best in this.
Vinheim is a kingdom that's like pretty magic based. So you can modify, reinforce, repair, etc. He sells some spells and a sorcerer's catalyst. We're not gonna need those. You got anything else to say?
There's nothing to talk about. We're both cursed, undead. But what's there really to moan about?
I can respect that optimism, I guess.
What is it? There's nothing. We're both cursed.
Guy takes it like it is.
Smithing helps soothe my nerves. Don't let me wither away out of idleness.
What a strange, kind of charming fella. Fucking Vadi Vidya breaks down my door and he's like, actually, he's got the saddest story of them all. I do appreciate his videos, actually. They do have a very funny sort of script that they usually stick to. Me when no chicken nuggies. I figure it's more cruel to let them rot in their insanity than to kill them and, you know, put their souls to some use. Let me break the pot, damn it. It was gonna be cool. I was gonna give them the old one too, but they didn't let me. So those ghost lights lead us to a shit place that I don't want to go right now. Estoc. That's an item. Oh, we got a couple of items. Okay, we'll do this real quick before. So that's got L. So we do not want to cross this bridge. Here there be ghosts. Ghosts that you literally can't fight unless you're cursed, which being cursed reduces your health permanently until you get a cure, which is on the other end of this fucking gauntlet, on that roof over there, in fact. No, not that pointy one. That one. Right beneath the skylight. Not really where the light's hitting, but like beneath it directly. That roof is where we get the cure. That said, it's time we head on back and read a couple of item descriptions. Yay! Transient curse. Limb of the victim of a curse. Temporary curse allows engagement with ghosts. The only way to fight back against ghosts, who are cursed beings, I keep hiccuping, is to become cursed oneself. The safest method, however dreadful, is to cut off an arm of the dead. Yeah, using a transient curse doesn't have any of the negative effects of, like, actually getting cursed yourself, but it is a bit grim, isn't it? Soul of a nameless soldier. The soul of a nameless undead soldier who's long ago gone hollow. It's the same description as the lost undead. You, what are you? The largest of the thrusting swords. Hey, you and me both, buddy. It can pierce an armored knight in one thrust. The blade is also sharp, allowing slicing as well. Good, good. Good to know the blade is sharp. That's about it. So, cool. So we've got, like, I don't know, maybe a couple hundred extra souls now. Maybe I shouldn't sprint on this narrow pathway. Maybe that's a bit unwise. Man, you're really struggling up that hill, huh? Alright, so by... Alright, so you can reverse hollowing... Okay, so it's like a really complex process here. But a thing you can do is use humanity, and then go to a bonfire to reverse your hollowing, and then you can kindle a bonfire a couple of times, which will give you extra Estus sips. Like, you'll notice, for example, that we have 10 Estus flask sips rather than 5, because this is a better bonfire than the one at the Undead Asylum. But we're not going to do that right now, because I don't want to. And instead, we're going to level up. This is the character's name. So, this is HP. Attunement slots has to do with magic, and we're not going to do that. But basically, the magic works like you can have like 20 shots of a certain spell per bonfire, if that makes sense. It's like an Estus flask, but for magic. It's kind of shit. Stamina, equipment load, and resistance to bleeding. Oh shit, this is equipment load, isn't it? Okay. I guess we'll be buffing that pretty quick. Strength is what we're gonna be probably maining. Dexterity also helps with a lot of weapons, but it's not primarily the one we're gonna focus on. Resistance boosts defense about a lot of things. Resistance to poison, good shit. Intelligence and faith are both magic. And humanity, I've already explained how to use that. We're not going to go through every single damn upgrade. So I guess we'll just buff our attack a couple times and maybe our endurance as well. Sounds pretty good. Health's not that... Okay, health is very important, especially to someone who brute forces it a lot like me. But I don't think I want to focus on that so early because I want to get good at dodging again. I need to remind myself of that. So we're going to explore Fireling's Shrine a bit more this episode, I think. This is going to be a very slow-going kind of series, if you couldn't tell already. So that there has to do with a lot of cross-play features that this game has, where just shit happens to you based on the actions of other players. It's a holdover from Demon's Souls that was very much in that line of thinking, but I can't remember what exactly activates it, but every now and then, I think someone using Estus, or like upgrading the like bonfire in their game, has a random chance to give you an extra sip. So that's lovely. Here's a woman. That's 2 women, whippersnapper. I'm sorry, Granny, you're right. There's also a baby. Undeterminate gender. It's theorized that that was a secret passage, just based on, like, development files. But they decided against it. Not really because of time constraints or anything, but just because it's, like, they thought of a certain cooler method, I think. Lost Undead Soul. And those are just souls that you can keep on your person and not spend, and it's like, you kind of like bank them for later. Oh boy. Are we running through the Gauntlet? You see these bloodstains? Each one is where someone's died. Okay, time to go. We run back. We run back. We do not want to activate them for very long. We are not strong enough to fight them yet. I can probably afford to swing at them once, right? just to show you guys how outclassed we are. Because I don't want to harp on about it or anything, but we don't want to be down in this graveyard. So our next goal is this item down here. And in fact, actually, we want this as well. We want... I believe there's like a Zweihander here somewhere. It's a winged spear though, we don't want that. Zweihander. This one's extra dangerous for us to get. We don't want to get trapped in here. Uh-oh. Oh, I'm trapped. Oh, I knew this would happen. I'm glad it did though, so you could see. They do a lot of damage. I didn't get to swing on them though. I wish I would have done that if I was going to die anyway. That's also why I didn't want to activate our humanity yet, because when you die, you go hollow again. And that would have been a waste, because I know that I'm bad at this game. I'm not bad, I'm just very rusty. Like I said, I've beaten all the games and I've done every boss, so there's something to be said for that, to be sure. Oh, I'm livid. I'm getting these damn 400 souls. This isn't gonna stop me. I want you to know this, Dark Souls. You're not gonna fucking stop me. You can't. You can't stop me. I'm gonna fucking get it. I've already gotten all your silly little graveyard items, and all your silly little bones can't even hurt me, because I'm just so fucking good at this game. Except when they do hurt me, but don't, like, worry about that. So... we leave. And that's how much damage we do. Oh, thank God, though. We're closer. We're not in that little cubby hole anymore. Ring of the Evil Eye. According to legend, yada yada yada. We won't die this time, though. It's so close that, like, there's just no way. Yeah, I like to get these little items over here. Just because I think it's nice to just, like, have them. John Cena, can't see me. Can't catch me, I'm Granny fucking Biggs. You don't call me that for nothing. You skinny little bitch. There we go. So that's the graveyard portion of this area done. This is gonna be the whole damn episode, I think. L for viewer retention. But this is a game that I would like to segment into areas. So there are going to be some really short episodes, there are going to be some really long episodes, some really interesting episodes, some really boring episodes, you know. And I think that kind of variety is not bad in and of itself. because it means less effort for me, and it means better organization for videos. Like, I don't have to worry about video time necessarily, because it's like, well, hey big boy, because it's like, well, you know, I don't have to worry about running out of time necessarily, other than like, I guess if a video had like a really big file size, then maybe I would have to worry about that. I would have to worry about my recording cutting off in the middle of a fight. That would suck. But like in general, like, I don't have to make the decision where to end the episode, because there's some pretty good stopping places already built into the game. Which is something I miss about Inscription. We'll get back to it someday, don't worry. So, over here, past the well that had a soul in it. Up there is where we need to go. That's not where we're going to go, however. There's nothing over here. My special little tour. Up here, there's something. No. There's another way, don't worry. Wait, hold on. This is the way. Yeah, this is what I wanted. Me of little faith. Okay, so now we're going to go up the other way. And there's like a guy here. Gesture. My beckoning skills are renowned far and wide. I love the violence at which be wary of wretch. Can I get a close-up on this guy? Look at him looking at me. He's like, Your pots are shit, brother.
Hello there. I believe we are not acquainted. I am Petrus of Thorolund.
I
Have you
love
business with us?
this guy's
If not,
shit. I
I
love
prefer
him.
to keep a distance.
I am Petrus of Thorolund. He said, back the fuck up, homie.
Hello there. I realize that I have requested that we retain our distance.
Yeah, you did,
But
idiot.
I also want you to know that it is not meant in ill will. Here, take this.
Yeah.
As a token of peace. No, go ahead. It's for you.
You're so generous, Petrus of
Oh my.
Thorolund.
You again. Oh, I know. How about
about
this?
this?
I have to await my companions here anyway.
Dope.
So what if I were to teach you some miracles? Would that please you? Very well. Then first, a covenant with the gods.
We can join it for now. This guy's a religion guy.
Now let me share my miracles.
My
Only
miracles.
their ultimate effectiveness will be determined by your efforts
and
your faith.
Learn gesture, shrug. So, yeah, he sells miracles. He is Petrus of Thorolund. Sorry, I love how he rolls his R's. It's so snobby. We've entered the way of the White Covenant? That's just like religious bullshit.
My companions are Milady and her young knights.
Oh,
She
yeah?
is young, but burdened by an undead
All of
mission.
them are young, huh?
We are her defenses, to keep her from harm.
So you're the only old guy?
An undead mission? Regrettably, I cannot share that with you. But you are my pupil. Perhaps if you show your faith.
I don't got that much faith.
I'm afraid that may be difficult, for our missions are sacred.
Oh, this guy's such a piece. I'm afraid that may be difficult, for our missions are sacred. Really good recording decision right now. I have to toss something like garbage right now. I'm like across the room, as you can hear. And now I mosey on over here and I sit down and I adjust my chair. So prettily and so readily. Ding ding. Okay.
Come again.
We're too poor to talk to him right now.
The effectiveness of the teachings depend upon your faith.
We're not going down this route. I just wanted the option to talk to him a bit more. And the covenants don't really mean anything. They frame it like a commitment, but it's not really anything. Is there... Yeah, the Way of White. Damn! We've got Estus. Damn. We should just stay around here and farm Estus. Alright. So here's a shitty little elevator that doesn't work yet. Fuck that pot. And here we have another soul. And there's a bunch of stuff up here on these roofs, but we can't get there yet. And that's pretty much all there is for Firelink. Let me check the recording time. Good news. It's been 31 minutes. And this episode, I don't know. We really don't have to segment it off by region. This episode probably will be labeled the Firelink Shrine episode, but like, I think we're gonna get to at least the first bonfire, right? Hey, Stinky! I don't even give a fuck about your shield. This guy needs to be dealt with. Cool. I ran just in time. You dodged, you damnable bitch. Okay. Now that we aren't being bombarded. Oh my god, I think I just remembered how to parry. Guys, I was pressing right trigger before, and it's... Guys, you're not gonna believe this. It's left trigger. You want to see some shit? It's a very nerve-wracking jump. And back here, we have a special little ring. Oh, we have a firebomb. Bisque urn filled with black powder. Explodes, inflicting fire damage. Relatively powerful ranged weapon, especially in situations calling for fire damage. Very precious item at low levels. True. Many warriors use these to augment their strategic repertoire, and we should put that on our items list, actually. Binoculars made of brass, used to peer at distant scenery. This advanced device was built by a famous craftsman of Astora. Its utility is singular, but its applications are many. The value of these specs depends greatly on the imagination of their owner. What a way to end that. It'd be like, listen, don't read into it. They're binoculars. Lost Undead. Large soul of a Lost Undead is basically the same description. Copper coin. A coin made of copper. Its face shows Old Man McCloyf, god of medicine and drink. Even coins of great value in the world of men have little value in Lordran, where accepted currency is souls. Those who dream of returning to the outside world are fond of carrying these around. So that's an interesting little character hint for Petrus of Thorolund. And I wonder if Old Man McCloyf is a multicultural god, or if that's like a Thorolund exclusive. Short sword. Small straight sword is widely used, the extent only matched by the long sword. Accessible sword with it inflicts consistent regular damage, high thrust damage, making it applicable to a variety of situations. So longsword specializes in slash, short sword more in thrust. It's, I think, a bit faster, but we're gonna stick with the longsword because it. I'm yawning. I'm yawny. It does more damage. The Zweihander. Weapon type ultra greatsword. I love that there's a greatsword and then they're like, but there's also like the big fucker. One of the gigantic straight greatswords. As the name suggests, the Zweihander is held with two hands. Zwei is German for two. But its wielder must still be inhumanly strong. It is this great weight that sends foes flying when hit solidly. We might choose the Zweihander as our our dream weapon, let's call it. We've got the required parameters except for strength. We've got 10 dexterity though, so we're set. And we have 0 of everything else, so like I said, we're set. Yes, the winged spear. A long-hilted spear with a barbed point. Long reach and can be used with shield up. Effective against hard exteriors, and hits for high damage at the right moment of a wimmy. What the hell was I saying? My brain just like shut down. The right moment of an enemy's swing. But the hit radius is small. It is easily blocked by shields. They like hype it up and then they're like, but it's not useful. A round wooden shield crafted in Lordran. Decorated by an ancient blue caduceus. Yeah, them snakes is connected, that's a caduceus. The giant trees in Lordran are distant offspring of great stone arch trees. This shield inherits their properties, and the wood greatly reduces magic damage. So that's not nothing. It only does 50 physical. Or no, that's the attack. Why does it have 50 damage? That's like... Dude, that's better than the sword hilts. And only slightly worse than the weapon I'm literally using. What the fuck? Yeah, the physical damage reaction's only 85%. But the magic and fire and lightning are pretty good, actually. Not as good as the one we have, though. Well, except it's better for magic and lightning. But ours is more stable, and it reduces 100% of physical damage, so... Oh, wait. Is there anything else? Ring of Sacrifice. I almost forgot it. This mystical ring was created in a sacrificial rite of Velka, the goddess of sin. Its wearer will lose nothing upon death, but the ring itself breaks. So hopefully we won't have to use that. Because I don't know if you know this, guys. But we now have to jump back. And I'm not confident in our ability to do so. Oh, but we did it anyway. Fuck. Okay. We took a little bit of damage from the boys, but I don't think it's worth going back to the bonfire. I'll be real. It might be worth going back to the bonfire to level up, however. So we are actually going to do that. And with that bridge explored, I do think we're done with the Firelink Shrine. Yeah, the Way of White. You can switch covenants like literally whenever you want. As long as you're not doing like the covenant like leveling up system, swapping between them does nothing to harm you. might boost our health. I know I said I wouldn't, but we might boost a little. Might also get some extra stamina and equipment though. Let's get some resistance, boys. These numbers look impressive, but they really don't do much. Unless you're like in a poison heavy area, in which case, yeah, you might want some. Yeah, I don't know. Let's just go with some vitality. Why not? Fuck it, whatever. Fuck it, whatever. Alright, so. I've decided we're going to get to the next bonfire at least. And then we're gonna end the episode. Oh, it was too early. Oh my god, I'm just like spam. Oh, that wasn't fair. I got it that time. Oh, cracked round shield. You keep giving me items, brother. Come here. Come here, boy. Ah. Yeah. Yeah, he's fucked. You see him like cartwheel? That was awesome. Okay, well, I can't say we did better that time around. We did get a new shield though. Not one we're gonna use, but round wooden shield, cracked and nearly broken. Wood shields are lighter than metal shields, but this one has lower physical damage reduction stability, partially due to cracking. L. Yeah, we're not using that trash. And over here, you can hear some water running. That's because we're up at the waterways that the Crestfallen Knight down there mentioned. The mopey guy? Yeah, his name's Crestfallen Knight. We got a guy! We got a guy! The soul of a lost undead. So, guy is stabbed now. We splishy splash our way down. We've got a door that's like a shortcut. Dark Souls loves its shortcuts. I will say the lighting for the lighting system for like the interior of like these like dank spaces sucks ass. I hate it. Well, it's a good thing both of us are bad. I'm not good at parrying, and I never have been, and I've never claimed to be. I would like to point out, and really just, I want everyone to know that. Ah, come on. Ah! How dare you? Shrink? Bitch. Toss you around. You're silly. You're funny. You're a silly little guy. You love to roll around and be so silly. A 1,000 particles of battle for you. As you can see, there's a secret little way that gets you an extra item. Just two dudes hanging out. Oh, that one was bad. That one sucked. I hated that line. Nothing, huh? Oh my god, it's more dudes hanging out! I think these blow up. Or maybe they don't. I don't know. Oh my god, there's 4 of them! Look at them, they think we can't see them. A sneaky, stinky little men. Eminent right. You can knock them off. I don't like when you do that. Please stop. Rip. Rubbish. Rubbish. Rubbish with no value. Who in their right mind would bother carrying this around? Perhaps you need help. Perhaps you need help, asshole. What's your damage? Why would you say that to me? Who just died? Why can I hear breathing? There's an element of horror to this game that you really forget about when you aren't playing it. Like, you're like, ah, yeah, it's pretty much an action game. And then it's like, you just hear random breathing, and it's like, where the fuck is that coming from? And you just don't get answers. Wait, hold on. No way. Another building. Guy presenting his booty over there. Weakness up. So true. So I think that was the breathing, yeah? Do we get closure? Did we get answers? I wonder what that was. Was there like a guy hanging off of this maybe? Who like fell down there somehow? Well, no, because he was over there. Where did he come from? That's so strange. Okay. Let's enter the fog. Goop moment. I love to roll around and kill things with my body. There's like a whole crew up there. We don't need... Hold on. We got this, we got this. We can do it. We can do it. I know it's possible. I know it's possible. We just need to try again. Try again. First you don't succeed. Do it again. That's what they say. They say if you don't succeed, just succeed already, okay? Oh my god. Vaas from Far Cry 3 is gonna really give me a talking to. I know it. What's the holdup? What's the problem here? Okay, I didn't even jump that time. What's the issue here? Why? 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 Hello? Why? Why? What do you say? Need wings. Fuck you. No, I don't. Maybe I do. Why? Why does it, like, do this? What the hell? I swear to God you can make this jump. What the fuck is happening? That was doomed. That one was doomed. You need... It's like the last second, and you need to... I swear to God an invisible wall just blocked me there. What the hell is going on? My hands are, like, sweating now. I'm, like, mad. Like... And you're gonna see every single goddamn second of this horse shit. Cause you know what? That's Dark Souls, baby. You know, when I was playing this first game, I was like, I'm gonna be the guy who hates Dark Souls. Like, I really was like just like black-pilled about this game. I was gonna be like, this is gonna be my moment, my like Joker moment, where I just like am the guy who fights against society and be like, it's not good. Is this jump not possible? It's fucking Dark Souls. Stop gaslighting me. I know it's possible. Fuck you. Damn you. Piss you. Shit you? Haha, maybe? I like too heavy. Grammy, you need to get naked. Oh, don't look at me with those eyes. Ew. So, like, I'm not looking hot right now. Not like I promised we would in episode 1. I really don't think it has to do with the clothes. I really don't. Oh! That was an accident. So we're out of extra... We're out of extra sips, unfortunately. Why'd you teleport me beneath it? I was clearly above it. We're getting close. I can feel it, boys. I jumped the wrong way. There's like a little lip on the right-hand side of that platform that I'm trying to aim for. That was clearly bad. That was clearly bad, Granny. Granny Biggs. More like Granny Smalls. I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have ever said that. You're a light in my life. I'm sorry. Why? Why in the world? Why does it teleport me down? I'm keeping all of this in the video. Fuck you. At what point does this count as insanity? Not like in a haha Far Cry funny joke, but like, just like, at what point do I quit playing this game forever because of this shit? At what point? At what fucking point? Hold on. Fuck this. Hold on. Hey guys. I have some devastating news that might be hard for you to hear. You can't make that jump. You can't do it. You have to jump from another place that we'll get to next episode. And you can't make it from here. Oh well, moving on. Oh, piss? I always forget that he does that. Get out of here, shithead. I hate that guy. I hate that guy more than the jump, I'll be honest. What the fuck? Fucking Voldemort over here. What is... This guy's the hardest boss in the game. Holy shit. Holy fuck. Teleports behind you, nothing personnel, kid. This guy too. What is with these fucking Jedi? Ouchie. Actually, no. Fuck next episode. We're doing it this episode. We're doing it this fucking episode, okay? Uh-oh. Sippy time. Idiot. Haha, idiot. You fell for the oldest trick in the book. The old pick up an item and you're not really picking it up trick. Oh yeah, it's over here. A Titanite shard for weapon reinforcement. Most common Titanite material. Reinforces standard weapons to +5. Titanite shards are fragments of the legendary slabs. Like Etho? Titanite is etched into weapons to reinforce. It's a magic mineral. Pretty standard stuff. Lore-wise, in like a fantasy setting, you know? It's like a mithril kind of deal. Lord of the Rings fans and Dark Souls fans are gonna get me for that. You're stinky. You're a bitch. You're stinky. You're a bitch. So we're gonna make a bit of a... Well... Hold on. So... I know I said we'd end our episode soon. But we have a new guy to talk to.
Well now, you seem to have your wits about you, hmm? Then you are a welcome customer. I trade for souls. Everything's for sale.
I trade for souls. Everything's for sale. I love this guy. I love all the guys in this game. This game's such a game full of guys. You know what I mean? We got items to purchase. We got new things with descriptions. I never looked at Petrus's descriptions. Shit. I didn't look at... Oh, sorry, I bumped the desk. Hopefully that wasn't too upsetting on the ears. I didn't check out Orbeck of Vinheim's wares either. Anyway, repair powder. Lightly enchanted golden powder. Repairs weapon equipped in right hand. Use of a weapon depletes its durability, eventually rendering it ineffective. Repair powder is a precious method of repair on the battlefield, as it obviates the need for a repair box. I think resting at bonfires fixes them too. That might not be true. You might have to manually fix them. It is Dark Souls 1. People are like, this is the best one in the series. And in some ways I agree, but in most ways I don't. Throwing knife, used as a projectile. Throwing knives have limited range and accuracy compared to arrows, but offer a quick and easy ranged attack. Undead who lack other means of ranged attacks will do well to stock a few of these. Yeah, they're alright. Firebomb we've already done. Lloyd's Talisman. Talisman utilized by Allfather Lloyd's cleric knights to hunt down the undead. Not to be confused with Old Man McCloyf, mind you. Blocks Estus recovery within a limited area. This is what PvPers do. They make you not be able to heal with these bitches. In the outside world, the undead are cursed creatures, and Lloyd's cleric knights are widely praised for their undead hunts. Bloodborne. This blessed talisman blocks undead recovery, allowing the knights to fight with impunity. A dried finger. Online play item. Dried finger with multiple knuckles. Yeah, I got a few knuckles myself. They call me Knuckles. I don't chuckle. I'd rather flex my muscles. I don't know the lyrics to that, I'll be real. Used to strengthen connection to other worlds, allowing the summoning of a third phantom, but also a second dark spirit. Also makes the summoning of a dark spirit occur earlier. Use with caution. Orange Guidance Soapstone. Online play item. Write, view, rate message. Messages transmit to other worlds where they are rated. Also rate messages of others. In Lordran, the flow of time is distorted and messages allow undead to assist or deceive one another. We are gonna buy that, actually. Because that's just sort of like an iconic thing. Key items. We got the Resident Evil, we've got the Residence Key, we've got a repair box, and a bottomless box. All of which are expensive. Key to a residence in the Undead Burg. Simple, sturdy design of the locks in the Burg keep out unwanted visitors. This is a standard key in these parts, and will open several residences. This is worth it. I might buy it. Repair box. Specialized mortar used to repair weapons and armor by grinding repair powder. Rest at a bonfire to make weapon and armor repair possible. Repair powder is fragile and cannot be taken along. So it's like, no, you can't get infinite repair powder out of this. It's just a lore description. Bottomless box. A peculiar bottomless wooden box. Its origins are unknown. Some deride it as a symbol of unbridled avarice. Any number of items can be deposited into the box, and items can be managed while resting in a bonfire. I love how they take the time to, like, assure... They're like, culture hates this shit. They're like, society abhors a bottomless box. This one's pretty good, but it's not quite as necessary, I think, as the Residence Key. We have a bunch of weapons, which are always interesting, as you know. Dagger. The standard small dagger has only a modest attack, but can be jabbed in rapid succession. It is effective in critical hits, such as after a parry or when stabbing in the back. With both slash and thrust attacks, this dagger is useful in various situations. Short sword. Scimitar. Small curved sword. Curved swords. Skyrim. Each hit inflicts little damage, but fluid chain attacks are deadly. Scimitar's sharp slashing attacks are effective against cloth and flesh, but not against metal armor or tough scales. The skeletons were using these on us, if you remember. Rapier. Standard thrusting sword. Regular one-handed attack can be delivered and shield held up. Can parry with use of left hand. Oh, wait, what? You can attack with a shield held up with this? Holy shit, that's overpowered. No wonder everyone loves this weapon. Can parry with the use of left hand. Thrusting attacks pierce and are effective against foes with hard exteriors, but the wielder is left open to damage after a swing. Hand axe. Small hand axe. Appears identical to a lumberjack's tool, but has an ideal weight and strength. It is easy to handle. One wrong swing leaves the wielder wide open, so timing and proximity to the enemy must be judged carefully. Club. Holy shit, there are a lot of... Holy shit, there are a lot of them! We might as well get them out of the way this episode. This will be the boring episode. A simple wooden club. This simple bladeless strike weapon is effective against most foes, is easily handled, and can break the guard of a shield. However, a single miss makes one wide open, so timing and proximities are crucial. Reinforced club. A club with leather nailed to the pommel. The Burg Undead Merchant proudly peddles this club, but its reinforcement is shoddy. Indeed, its attack is stronger, but the club no longer dependably sturdy. That's cute. It's cute that he, like, reinforces it with leather and he's, like, so proud of it. Aw. See, we never would have known that if we didn't read this. Standard spear used commonly by soldiers. Long reach and could be used with shield up. Damn! I didn't even know that poking weapons could be used with a shield up. Effective against hard exteriors and can hit for high damage at the right moment of an enemy's swing, but the hit radius is small and it's easily blocked by shields. Yeah. Short bow. Small bow. You know what they say about short bow? Small bow. Standard projectile weapon. Equip arrows to use. Hold bow and press... That's just like fucking instructions. That's boring. Aim for heads of humanoid foes is interesting. Headshot. Fortnite. Call of Duty. Wooden shield. East-West shield. That's an interesting name. Decorated with the ancient symbol of a double-headed eagle, painted yellow. I suppose the heads represent east and west. Wood shields are lighter than metal. Yeah, we know. We know. Small leather shield. Small leather-covered round shield, reinforced in critical spots with metal. Small shields are always less stable, but landing critical hits after parry is easier. Yeah, they're good for parrying. This one's the smallest shield, I think. It's one of them, at least. Very small round metal shield. Parry attacks with large center protrusion. This one is specialized for parrying. Yeah, this is what all the assholes use. If you use this, you're an asshole. I'm just kidding, I love you. Don't click off the video. Round leather-covered shield. A standard, widely used shield. Small shields are less stable. There's nothing really cool about this one, huh? It's just a leather shield. Heater shield, we're wearing that. Warrior's round shield. Ooh. Round wooden shield crafted in Lordran. Decorated with ancient Labris axe. The ancient trees in Lordran are distant offspring of the great stone arch trees. This shield inherits their properties and the wood reduces magic damage. Oh, like the other one. That's cool. Next page. Standard arrow. Large arrow. Heavier arrows cause more damage, but have shorter range. Standard arrow. These ones are wooden. These arrows do not fly particularly far, nor do they inflict a terrible amount of damage, but their cheap cost makes them useful when volume is required. Fair enough. Standard crossbow bolt. Used mainly with light crossbow. Large bolt. These weighty bolts inflict high damage, but have induced range. Reduced range. Induced. What does induced range mean? Fucking dumbass. Basic wood bolt. These bolts do not fly particularly far. Blah, blah, blah. Cheap cost, volume. We got that. We got it. We got chain helm. A chainmail helm of thin interlinking rings of steel. It's common throughout the human world since it can be easily produced, is not too heavy, and offers good defense. Knights may favor flashy armor, but for warriors on the battlefield, anything is fine as long as it keeps them alive. Chainmail armor of thin interlinking rings. Gauntlets made of soft leather. One of the more common kinds of protective gear. And finally, yeah, same description, chainmail leggings of thin interlinking rings of steel. Okay. I think we're gonna buy the residence key.
Thank you kindly.
Thank you kindly. I also want to talk to this guy, though.
Oh, I hope you brought... Things are getting treacherous in these parts. A horrible goat demon has moved in below.
Yeah, I know him.
And up above, there's that humongous drake and a bull demon too. If
Oh,
you
yeah,
stick
the
around this
fucking
place,
crew.
it might end up being your grave.
Your grave.
Here, I'm not here to chit-chat. We talk business or we talk nothing at all. Here, I'm not here to chit. We talk...
Okay.
What a waste of time.
You're a waste of time.
Fall off a cliff.
No! My friend told me to jump off a cliff. Guy, that's awful. I still love you, though. You're a funny little guy. You're a funny little dude, and I do appreciate that. Alright. That took like 47 hours. You thought you would get 2 hits. But you only got 1 hit, I say triumphantly. You only hit me once, lowest level enemy in the game. The suck sound is really loud in my headphones. Do you recognize that ledge, folks? The moment of truth. I did it! See, in this game, an interesting thing, the rating system doesn't tell you whether it was a good rating or a bad rating. It just shows you the amount of ratings. So this could be 1,500 likes, or it could be 1,500 dislikes. I think they should do that on YouTube. Just like a sideways thumb that just says interaction. And that's like all you get. Light crossbow and standard bolt. Rear ahead. True. Check this out. Check this out. Awesome. Funny joke, funny joke. Ha 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 ha. Funny joke, funny joke. And that's it, actually. I shouldn't have said that. Because I think the bonfire up ahead doesn't give us 10, it gives us 5. L? L, I guess? Among Us? I don't know if I used the key there or if that was just open originally, but here's a wooden shield. Haha, you thought you'd escaped, but you hadn't. Vertically elongated wooden shield, decorated with a white dragon. Yeah, I guess that looks like kind of like a dragon. Wood shields are lighter, blah, 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 blah. These copy-paste descriptions are why I hate reading the weapon descriptions. They all suck. They're all boring. They're just like, here's what a weapon is. Yeah, I know what a dagger is, asshole. Tell me about the land from which it originates. Eventually they'll get more interesting as they get to be, you know, more unique items, but... Crunch, crunch, crunch. I love to crunch my little items. And then the stairs fall down, but that's a shortcut that we can kick down here eventually. Alright. Alright, guys. We are at the bonfire like I promised, which means our time together is over for today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And I'll see you next episode where we explore the Undead Burg. More so than we had originally. Yeah. Bye.